We're going to do some password cracking with John the Ripper. So the first thing to know about John the Ripper is that it comes installed by default on Kali Linux, and that's what we're using here. And what you need is a configuration file. So if I go into etc John, there should be a john.conf there. And if there's not one there, you should find one in user share John. And you can see there's john.conf right there. If you don't happen to have it in etc John, then you should find it in user share John. So the other thing that you want to know about is with Kali Linux, there are word lists. If you go into user share word lists, there are a handful here. rocku.txt.gz is a zipped version of a text file with a number of passwords in it. So I'm going to go back to my home directory here where I have a password file that I've created. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say John --word list equals rocku.txt because I've unzipped it in my local directory. And then I'm going to use the file that I have here that I've created just called psswd. And so you can see how quickly this actually cracked all of the passwords. So we've got this one here and this one and then that one were all found very, very quickly using John the Ripper and just using a word list. Now, you can also use John to do a brute force password attack, and you could do that using something like John -- single, and then you could say password here. And in this case, all of the password hashes have been found. John stores the results and it knows that we have located those before. But you can use the -- single on a password file that you haven't cracked previously. And you can also specify a number of rules using John. But the easiest way to use John is just to create a word list or have a word list that you can download somewhere, or one of the ones that's included in Kali, and then you can make use of that word list to just crack the passwords that you have available to you in a password file.